Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K.K. Misra. This video tutorial is on multiple choice questions on tax planning and management part first. Now directly come to the question. Question number 1. The income from house property is taxable in the hands of the individual even if property is not registered in his name. A. When the property has been transferred to a spouse for inadequate consideration. B. Where the property is transferred to a minor child for inadequate consideration. C. Where the individual holds on importable estate. D. All of the above. Correct option is D. All of the above. Question number 2. Under the head income from house property, the basis of charge is the dash of property. Options are A. Annual value, B. Quarterly value, C. Half quarterly value, D. None of the above. Correct option is A. Annual value. Question number 3. The following conditions must be satisfied to charge the rental income under the head income of house property. Options are A. The property should consist of any buildings or lands. B. The assessee should be one of the property. C. The property should not be used by the owner of the purpose of for the purpose of business or professional purpose. D. All of the above. Correct option is D. All of the above. Question number 4. Mr. Ram owns a house property. He lent it to Lakshman at 10,000 per month. Lakshman sublet it to Mr. Bharati on monthly rent of 20,000 per month. Rental income of Ram is taxable under the head dash. Here correct option is C. Income from house property. Question number 5. Mr. Ram owns a house property. He lent it to Lakshman at 10,000 per month. Lakshman is subletted to Mr. Maruti or monthly rent of 20,000 per month. Rental income of Lakshman is taxable under the head dash. Here correct option is B. Income from other sources. Question number 6. An individual is considered as the owner of the house property for the purpose of charging tax to dash. A member of cooperative society, company or AOP to whom a building or a part thereof is allotted or leased under a house building scheme of the society. B. An individual who transfers house property without an adequate consideration to his owner, spouse or to minor child. C. The holder of importable estate. D. All of the above. Correct option is D. All of the above. Question number 7. An individual who transfers house property without an adequate consideration to his owner, spouse or to a minor child is called as dash. A. Co-owner, B. Deemed owner, C. Owner himself, D. None of the above. Correct option is B. Deemed owner. Question number 8. The rental income of person who is resident of Ladakh is dash taxable under income from house property. Correct option is B. Not taxable as per this particular information. Question number 9. If the individual using the property for the business or professional purpose, the income taxable under the dash head. Correct option here is D. Income from business or proprietorship. Question number 10. If the assessee let out the building or staff quarters to the employee of business, the rent collected from such employees is accessible as income from dash. A. Business, B. House property, C. Other sources, D. None of the above. Correct option is C. Other sources. Question number 11. The gross annual value of the property is depending upon the dash. A. Standard rent, B. Municipal valuation, C. Fair rent, D. All of the above. Correct option is D. All of the above. Question number 12. This is applied one. If Anil is entitled to basic salary of 50,000 per month and dearness allowance of 10,000 per month, 40% of which forms part of retirement benefits, he is also entitled to HRA of 20,000 per month. He actually lives with his parents in Mumbai and does not pay any rent. Market rent of that house is 20,000 per month in Mumbai. Then calculate the exempt HRA for Mr. Anil. Here, if you calculate, you will find it to be nil. So correct option is A. Question number 13. Calculate the gross annual value from the following details. Municipal value 45,000, fair rental value 50,000, standard rent 48,000, actual rent 42,000. So here correct option is B. If you calculate, this comes out to be 48,000. Question number 14. Which of the following is not a case of deemed ownership of house property? Options are A. Transfer to a spouse for inadequate consideration. B. Transfer to a minor child for inadequate consideration. C. Holder of an importable estate. D. Co-owner of property. Correct option is D. Co-owner of a property. Question number 15. Interest on capital borrowed for acquisition or construction of property is deductible subject to a limit of dash per year. If capital is borrowed on or after 1/4/1999, this is allowable if acquisition or construction is completed within 3 years from end of financial year in which loan was taken. Here, correct option is A. 1,50,000. 16. For a self-occupied house property occupied on 1st July 16 for which housing loan was availed, if the interest up to 31st March 16 is 90,000 and thereafter the interest payable is 3,000 per month, the deduction available under section 24 in respect of interest for the year ended 31st March 17 is dash. If you calculate, you will find correct option is C, that is 54,000. Question number 17. If an assessee earns rent from a subtenant in respect to tenanted property let out as a residence, the said rent is dash. Correct option is D, taxable as income from other sources. Question number 18. An assessee after the sale of house property receiving arrears of rent chargeable to tax, the same computed in the stipulated manner is chargeable to tax as dash. Options are A. Income from house property, B. Income from other sources, C. Either A or B, D. Neither A nor B. Correct option is C. Either A or B. Question number 19. Area rent is taxable after deducting dash as per section 25B of the Income Tax Act 1961. Here, correct option is A. 30%. Question number 20. Monish took a loan of 6 lakh on 1st April 14 from bank for construction of a house. The loan carries an interest rate at the rate of 10% per annum. The construction is completed on 15th June 16. The entire loan is still outstanding. Compute the interest allowable for the assessment year 16-17. Here correct option will be D, 24,000. 21. The value of interest-free concessional loans to employees is determined on the basis of lending rates of dash for the same purpose. Correct option here is D, state government. 22. Value of rent-free accommodation in case of government employees shall be taxable up to dash. Correct option is C, license fee fixed by the government. 23. Value of rent-free accommodation or house owned by employer in case of non-government employees with above 25 lakh population is dash. Correct option is 15% of employee salary. Viewers, I am reading out only the correct option so that it becomes easier for you to remember. 24. Deduction for other expenses except interest in the computation of income from house property is allowable to the extent of dash. Correct option is C, 30% of annual value. 25. Rate of depreciation on residential building is dash. A, 10%, B, 20%, C, 25%, D, 5%. Correct option is D, 5%. So this was all about this video tutorial. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.